6 students awake. This painful process proves challenging even for the very most elite. The juveniles slowly and slothfully stumble towards their feasting grounds. As we look on, we can see the feeding habits of each and every individual. Some individuals, like the 2 we have before us, prefer to eat in a civilized, human-like manner. They utilize tools called knives, forks, and spoons to make this task a whole lot easier. Others, like this young male here, simply do not have the time or patience to eat such a complex breakfast. They, instead, prefer a breakfast of the liquid variety. It's nutritious and delicious. And then there's these 2. As you can see, they haven't quite developed the eating habits of some of the more civilized individuals. And now the cleansing process begins. This domesticated male here is cleansing himself from top to bottom to ensure that he will be able to impress that special someone. The female you see is doing likewise. For some, cleansing does not come naturally. They simply prefer the all-natural approach. As we sit here marveled, we witness the daily migration of the Year 6 Avondalian. And of course, there is always one who over-hibernates. The daily call from the Alpha, Mrs. Cooper, signals the transition for them to enter their training enclosures. The next 6 hours for the Avondalians consists of rigorous and testing tasks. For some, concentrating for this long proves to be just too challenging. For others, they would prefer to return to their den for hibernation. Others blurt out untimely and random calls to be noticed by the other individuals, while the select few manage to handle the day-to-day trials effortlessly. At approximately 10:30 a.m., a bell signals to begin a session of social behavior training. Some individuals have developed a structured activity consisting of deflecting a round object with a stick-like implement. Others prefer to commune in large circles, conserving energy stores for upcoming training. For a select few, this social training is overwhelming. They simply prefer to spend time with their special friends, the ones of the imaginary kind. Another important aspect of the Year 6 Avondalians' day is their physical education training. During this session, the true colours of the individual show. For some, this is shown through dominance and a need for independence. For most, though, the team is the most important aspect of this session. And finally, there are always the minority who simply prefer to observe. At precisely 3:10 p.m, the Alpha signals one final call. This brings joy to the ears of the exhausted individuals. To the trainers, this call signals reflection upon and planning of new training tasks. For parents, this is the sound that precedes a busy, tiresome evening. As darkness falls, So ends another day in the life of a Year 6 student. The journey towards excellence is the ultimate call of every Year 6 Avondalian. Even though they may stumble and fall, the ability to rise above life's challenges is what separates them from the rest.